Hey, wherever you are at this very moment, you're listening to the very first seconds of our brand new podcast, Tête-à-tête, Conversations in Canadian Jewish Studies. I'm thrilled you're with us. My name is David Kaufman. I'm the editor-in-chief of a scholarly journal called Canadian Jewish Studies, Études Juives Canadiennes. We publish twice a year, sometimes thrice, online and totally free. New scholarship about Canadian Jewish life, history, literary studies, sociology, education. A healthy portion of the work appears in French too, and we're pretty much open to publishing scholarship from any field or discipline, so long as it's at that sweet spot, that intersection of Canadian and Jewish, and so long as it's really good. We're devoted to creating new knowledge and insight about Jewish life here in the world's fourth largest Jewish community, and then making it available to readers and listeners wherever they may be and whomever they may be. And we're pretty much the only game in town for this sort of scholarly conversation. The journal is published by the Association for Canadian Jewish Studies, an independent national body of professors, independent scholars, students, journalists, archivists, museum professionals, teachers, and really anyone else who wants to be in on the conversation, and you are welcome to join. This association began back in 1976 as the Canadian Jewish Historical Society, and for years it's been a kind of by scholars for scholars group. Well, we finally come around to making our big coming out party, to turning more attention to bringing what we do to a wider public, and we figured one great way to bring the newest knowledge about Canadian Jewry to as many people as possible is to have this space here in the podcastosphere, to have good conversations with researchers, to get big ideas in a conversational mode, not too formal, not too long. So my editorial team and I recruited Jonathan Slater, a bilingual emeritus professor of communications, a great lover of Montreal Jewry, and a guy with a sweet voice and a superb conversational capacity to host the show. Hi, Jonathan.
David, hello.
Some of our episodes will be in French too, which is cool.
Yeah, so the value proposition here is simple. Every episode will be a conversation I'm going to have with a scholar, educator, activist, student, curator. I don't know, with someone interesting about new research or new thinking that's coming out of the journal Canadian Jewish Studies. We're planning to make it smart and engaging, and we think it's a good thing for Canadian Jewry to expand our conversations.
Jonathan, you want to say something about the title?
Yeah, sure. Well, tête-à-tête is a French expression, but it's common in English now. Very Canadian, right? For an intimate conversation, a head-to-head, face-to-face dialogue.
And what can our listeners expect from the first few episodes?
Well, we have an amazing first 3 episodes. We're starting off with Dan Held, who's going to be talking about the future of Canadian Jewish education. We've also got Miriam Borden, who's talking about kids' doodles in early Canadian Yiddish school primers. And we've got Norm Raven talking about a recent expedition he made to Łódź, Poland. So I'm looking forward to these. I'm very excited about these conversations.
Sounds amazing. Join us wherever you get your podcasts.